Space Marines are standard issue in video games. It can be hard to tell the difference between the augmented super soldier and the average grunt performing extraordinary feats. The Master Chief of Halo 4 has always been a mysterious soldier, rarely speaking, never revealing his face. But what is it about him that makes him so legendary? After completing Halo 3, Bungie handed the reins over to 343 Industries to start a new trilogy. With big boots to fill, you could be forgiven for assuming the worst, but 343 have risen to the challenge. The change in developers has given them a license to switch things up a bit. Instead of taking place on the Halo arrays, Planet Requiem is now home to the evolved combat. With new enemies, weapons and vehicles, this would be a good excuse for 343 to dramatically change the series. But Halo 4 features the familiar laser battles in a mix of open and enclosed spaces, whilst looking through the familiar visor of the Master Chief. Master Chief Petty Officer John 117 is a Spartan 2 commando, and has been for his whole life. At the age of 6, Dr. Catherine Halsey recognised his potential and kidnapped him. John and 74 other children were enlisted into the Spartan 2 program. He would go on to spend his life training to be the best soldier that's ever lived. But that alone wouldn't be enough. Body augmentation was applied when he was 14 years of age, granting him greater strength, enhanced eyesight, and near unbreakable bones. You know, the qualities you look for in the Defender of Worlds. Originally, the Spartans were formed to quell rebel threats, but were soon called upon to face a tougher threat, the Covenant. A hero has no true purpose without an adversary, and the Covenant fill that part with aplomb. The theocratic hegemony consists of various alien species, each with their own characteristics, forcing you to adapt your strategy. They refer to the Master Chief as the Demon, probably because he can wipe out entire armies single-handedly, appearing immortal. This is no doubt due to the recharging energy shield of his Mjolnir-powered assault armor. This allows John 117 to receive massive amounts of damage, yet still survive. Taking a quick little breather from the action to regenerate his shield, he's ready in no time to rejoin the action. The Mjolnir armor is what separates the Master Chief from the standard Marines of the UNSC. Sure, the body augmentations and life spent training help, but an exoskeleton that can allow you to fall from space unhurt is a huge plus in our books. The fully sealed battlesuit consists of 2 shells. The gel-filled black bodysuit that makes up the inner layer, this regulates temperature as well as reactively changing density to absorb impact. The outer shell is a multi-layer alloy, almost as strong as Wolverine's adamantium, with a refractive coating that repels Covenant energy weapons. The whole suit is environmentally sealed too, with filters that make any atmosphere hospitable for the wearer, including outer space. The Master Chief has an extended arsenal of weapons at his disposal, with assault rifle, shotgun, and the new sticky detonator. He has always had one consistent weapon that has always been his greatest, the AI construct Cortana. A clone of Dr. Catherine Elizabeth Halsey's brain, she knows John 117 inside out, providing intel, waypoints, and interfaces with terminals. John's typing skills aren't up to scratch. She's the brains behind the Chief's brawn. But Cortana can't control John 117, which is where you, the gamer, come into your own. He may not talk much or ever show his face, but that hasn't stopped the Master Chief from becoming a legendary hero. He is the ultimate Space Marine, capable of fighting whole armies of the Covenant single-handedly. Sporting near superhuman abilities, the highest of high-tech armor and the most advanced AI, there is little wonder that he's managed to save the human race multiple times. He is the perfect vehicle for a gamer to project their own personality into. The strong, silent type with a variety of weapons to use as you see fit. It's no surprise then that he is one of the most popular video game characters of all time.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get back to work?
I thought you'd never ask.